Hello and welcome back to my video. Uh, this is my Volkswagen Sportwagen, also called as Golf R Estate, because it has the Golf R stuff in it. And this is my whole project, so if you're new, this is my Golf R that I swapped into a Sportwagen. In the last episode, I was describing that I have a problem with these wheels, and because all of them are slightly but bent. So I have ordered new wheels. I actually have two sets of wheels, but let me explain what's happening. Alright, so this car, the donor car, came with the original 19-inch Pretoria rims. It's a 19 by 8, 235 with tire, 35 percentile on the height, so it's very thin, and any bumps it will probably bend, and it did. So these rims are bent. I also bought a 17-inch rim because I was thinking of putting like a track tire on it and use those for maybe going to autocross or track days. Unfortunately, 17 rim fits like right at the caliper, and if you have weights, like I have weights right here, they would scrape on the caliper, so that didn't work. Although I already have those rims, I kind of screwed up and they didn't work. So I had to buy brand new ones, and I've never ordered brand new rims from anywhere. Always bought used, always on the budget. But for this car, I figured I should cash out, and I ordered a set of tires. They're right there. So today I got the delivery of my new rims and tires, and I looked at many places, but one place that caught my eye and I wanted to do my order through them was Fitment Industries, and I have also registered my channel as their ambassador. So if you're interested in buying rims and wheels, you can do it there, and I did. These are my New Speed RS10. I think I'm saying the model of these rims correctly, in a silver, and I really like them. They're in an 18 size instead of a 19 that I currently have, because of the same thing. The width of the tire would have been too small, so I went with this. And I went with Extreme Contact Continental DS06 Plus with this pattern that are really good for all seasons, winter, snow, apparently, at least, because that's what it says. That's what it means. DWS. D is for dry, W for wet, S for snow. So once your leather wears out, you should not be using that tire in that condition. So once it wears out the S, shouldn't drive it in the winter. Once you wear out the W, shouldn't drive it when it's wet. But I really wanted these tires, and these are probably the best rim for Volkswagens, because they are pre-made in a way that you don't need to do anything, to buy anything extra to have these rims installed. And what I mean by that is that you can use your original bolts, because this is a spherical shape bolt, not a cone shape, which I thought they were. So I ordered brand new. Well, actually I had no idea. I ordered a set of bolts to come with this set. Unfortunately, they do not work because this is a spherical, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's meant for a spherical bolt, not the cone shaped bolt like this one. That's one thing, and the other thing is the bore. Usually the bore is different because it's meant for multiple different manufacturing cars. So this opening is supposed to be 57.1 millimeters. That's what the Volkswagen has. And if you buy something else, these would supposed to be that will be different, and you need to have an insert that will go in and fit it. So no need to buy any of that stuff for these tires, for these wheels, I mean. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I'm very excited to put these on the car and see how it looks. That's probably the most money I spent modifying a car. And I think this car is worth it. So let's go. One of the coolest features on the Fitment Industries website that they have is for calculating how your current tire will compare to the new tire. So you'll know how to choose it, how to build your setup. So you can enter your wheel specifications and tire specs that you want on them, and it will tell you what you have currently. Is this setup is going to be smaller? Is it going to stick out further, or is it going to sink in? How much space you're going to take you on the inside, on the outside, so that with these measurements you can go under your car and see if it's going to touch your strut on the inside, or if it's going to clear some things. That I think is really wonderful, so you don't have to guess, will it fit? Once you go through all this stuff, it's going to fit. So that's one of the best things about this website, I think. Plus they will also mount the tires and the rims, which for me is huge. The places that I have nearby, they don't take care of nice things. Even used nice rims that I had, they scratched when they were installing it. These rims were scratched when they installed the tires on them. So I would prefer to do what these guys did. But for the future, I don't know, I probably would have to go to the dealer, which I hope they don't mess up. And if they mess up, I think they should have the warranty to fix their mess ups. That's why I went with these guys, and I am not disappointed at all. This is beautiful. Not a single thing on the rim, on the lip, on the inside. It's the same thing. Clear, no scratches, no dings. Just wonderful. But now, before I install these, I'm going to apply the ceramic coating on it so that it will stay cleaner for longer. So I'm gonna do quickly that, and then I'm gonna start installing them on the car. I cannot wait to see how it's gonna look. Oh my, this is gonna be awesome. Alright, so all the wheels are now ceramic coated, and I pulled out one of the tire rims so I can compare. And as you can see, well, this rim is obviously smaller, this is bigger, and here you can see how much more meat I have on this, because roads in Pennsylvania not always great. Some are good, and if you make a wrong turn, you'll regret it. So that's why I go with a thicker tire and smaller rim. But they're beautiful. Both of these actually are beautiful. I love this and that one, but I think this one is safer, because I've seen many of them, if they have bends, they usually have them right here on this spot, because this space is way too open, where these gaps are the same. Anyway, it's time to put the new rims on the car. Here's the first glance. I thought I was recording my installation, but I think I didn't. So it looks wonderful. It clears the caliper with plenty of room. If you would love to upgrade to a big brake kit, I think it will still fit. Just look how much room I have between the caliper and the rim. And then the stock bolt covers, they fit right in. So it's really, really awesome. And they look great. Alright, let's put the rest of them on and see how it's gonna look on the ground. I also want to check if I'm gaining or losing weight. So this is the stock Pretoria. Let's stick with 41.2. That's without the cardboard. And now let's put the brand new one and see how much that weighs. Alright, let's take this guy out. So, new one, more tire, less rim, 39.9. The exact same spot. So, I'm losing a few pounds per wheel. Awesome. Didn't expect that, but that's cool. I thought these Pretorias are really light, but these are lighter. So, good to know. All of the 4 tires have been installed. Now let's lower it down and see how it looks. Nice. Damn, it's nice. Looks very nice. Okay. Look at this fitment. Right on. It is a 45 offset, just like the OEM one, the Pretorias were. And they stick out just perfect. Not too much, not too little. I love it. Damn. That's nice. Also, the suspension is under tension because these rear wheels are locked with the e-brake. So as soon as I'm gonna drive, it's gonna look a little different, but hot damn, this is nice. The next question is it gonna drive better than it did before? Because I had that noise when I drove with these old rims that were bent. I am not 100% sure it's gonna fix it, but I think it's gonna be better. I don't have a lot of hope, but fingers crossed. Let's pray for me being wrong this time. Okay, it's time to roll this car out and see how it looks. Sounds a little bit better, but the issue remains. We'll have to investigate next time. So there we have it. The new rims are in and installed. Let me know what you think. Do you like the setup? Would you do something else, something different? I'd love to hear your opinion and see if I messed up or not. But so far so good. I'm doing the ending before the sun goes down, and I'm gonna go for a ride, and you will see the ride first anyway. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and I think next time I can start doing the price reveal on how much it costs to build this thing. So I'll see you next time. Good night.